What are we gonna get? Third position. Spy Sats, Deado, Shuttle Fleet is interesting. Truesayer, hello. Worm Riders is also kind of cool. Truesayer might just make this a Armand game, I think. Plus, Spy Satellites helps that too. Unfortunately, there's Baron and Tessia in the mix, so... Oh god, and he lets he lets both of them go. Well, we're gonna pick Armand, but it's gonna be an uphill battle. I'll say that much. Yeah, Baron, and then position 1 probably picks Tessia. Be cool if they picked Yuna, but I don't think they will. You know, what would actually make this game, like... And I'm not even talking about immortality. What would make it more playable, I think, is if you added bloodlines instead of immortality. Because if you add bloodlines, you add all the extra leaders. Baron and Tessia don't show up in every leader pool anymore, which is a pretty good place to be, I think. Picks Yuna. Okay, so that's awesome. So now, you know, as long as we can contain Baron, we'll have a relatively even game. The problem is that Baron is in second. You could say that's my fault for not picking Baron. But at the same time, you know, there's Baron and Tessia in the pool. So really, I mean, what are my options, honestly? Doesn't take the Hardy. Maybe doesn't have the faction. We don't have our ring, which isn't good. And we also don't have... the ability to go to green, so we just absolutely, like, unless I go double spice gather operation, we're just not getting... This is a really bad hand. I mean, it could be worse, I guess. It's just not very good. I guess we take wealth here. What's their wealth or still suits? Problem is I can't go to a city, so like, what am I gonna do with my other action? Go to Imperial Basin? Like, Jesus. This is bad, dude. I guess I could go to Still Suits and go to Great Flat, and then I have Spy Satellites set up for the next time I go green. This is just so bad. Just all around. I guess Hardy gives me a shipping bump, so that's probably the best thing I can do. Plus, it blocks Baron. Although I don't think Baron has... I don't think Baron has the ability to go to Hardy Warriors anyway, or he probably would have. We have to use our other action on, like, Imperial Basin, which is pretty crap. But whatever. And if Imperial Basin is taken, we honestly just early reveal for the Worm Riders. Not a good turn at all. We don't have any daggers, so like if she draws a combat card, she can still beat us, which is pretty annoying. No, doesn't want Arakeen. Does want Arakeen, okay. I don't know. Is he thinking about doing a Signet Ring? I would definitely do that if he had an option to. This does take us away from the Worm Riders, but I think it's fine. I also don't want to add troops here. It's just, you know, taking an action is better than not taking an action. That's about all we can do. Wow, a lot of spice gathered in round 1. Is he going for, like, Great Flat for Spy Sats? That's such a weird play. Like, Spy Satellites are good, but they're not so good that you should go spend your entire first round doing nothing but getting Spy Satellites, in my opinion. You know, if he has 2 daggers in hand, we lose this combat. It'd be pretty frustrating. I mean, I guess it's not a huge difference. Really, 3 Solari and the shipping bumper are about the same, probably. Power play's okay. It's nothing special. But it looks like it's my best option here. So I'll take it. Generally on Armand, you want to build long-term value, and that's not what this is. But, hey, if it gets me into interstellar shipping, it's not the end of the world. And he doesn't have the 2 daggers. So, no worries there. Ooh, okay. Well, the bad news is that Baron's the first to reveal next round. The other bad news is that I don't have 4 Persuasion in my hand next round, so I can't, like, early reveal for it either. So, yeah, it's a lot of bad news, actually. Do you have an ambush, Yuna? She's acting like she does. Doesn't. Party board. Okay. Is there a way for me to get the Web of Power? Yeah, selective breeding. But I think we just smuggle here. I think that's just a better play. You know, we're going to get smuggling next round. So here. We acquire the assassination mission. Appropriate. I think we go up here and selectively breed. If we do that... Yeah, I think we want to go up. Oh, he's going Deado devices. That's cool. Round 2 Deado. I dig it. I just hope that somebody gets this Web of Power before Baron does. I don't think it'll be me. Okay, Yuna's sitting in front of Baron and she got the 2 unfold space, so that's pretty good. Actually, we did get to 4. It's just that Baron's probably going to beat us. We don't know because he went to Arakeen what his cards are. If I really wanted to dig in, I could probably figure it out. How many daggers did he have last round? He played Arakeen and... What was his first action? It was like smuggling. What did he reveal? 1 dagger. So he has 1 dagger in hand and 1 convincing. So with 1 convincing in hand, it's going to be hard for him not to... Like, as long as the other card... Well, no. I think he has 3 persuasion, actually. If Yuna goes up, down, it could be bad for me. Okay, she doesn't. Yeah, just 3. Sweet. Let's Web of Power Armand. Let's go, dude. The awkward thing is we got no trashes on the first 2 rounds, but technically we got 1. Although this is kind of treading water, if you ask me, because we just picked it up with our ring for the express purpose of trashing it. We have yellow. There's actually a very good chance we don't draw green next round. Because we have the power play. One, 2, 3 green. 1, 2, 3, 4 non-green. So Better than nothing odds that we don't get it. Holy moly. Maybe we just go High Council, honestly. We didn't draw the green. But, I mean, it's irrelevant, right? Because we can't do High Council either. So I think what we actually do is we smuggle down, and then we power play to selective to try to get to a good card. By taking Spice here. I know that's weird. But shoot. I don't know, man. We don't have the green. And then we don't get a trash either. This is such a mess. I think we do take the selective, because if we draw into Web of Power, it'll be worth it. We have to draw 3 Persuasion if we want Jessica in 2 cards, which doesn't look very good right now. We're probably just going to draw our daggers and blank them. Oh, this is a mess. Maybe we just... Shoot, I don't know what to do. I screwed it up. Yeah, I just need green. And, gosh, maybe the power play. I don't think the power play was bad though. I don't know, man. I mean, basically, in order to get Jessica, we have to draw both the Convincing specifically and another card. What are the odds of that? They're basically none. Basically none, but they're not good. They're probably less than 1 in 3, right? Wow. Cold. And bad for me, because it means I'm not going to be able to get my Swordmaster off of it next round. Because Yuna's just going to beat me there. So there's no point in going Wealth. So I think we do go Selective, unless we're going to try to Selective next round. Well, we're not getting Interstellar for a while, that's for sure. So going Fold Space probably doesn't accomplish much. One short. We're pretty close. I guess the good news is we get Web of Power next round. This is just a mess. Bad draws from round 1. Like, it's not even like I started drawing badly in round 2. Like, it started in the first round when I couldn't get a trash. And I couldn't get a trash in round 2 either, and then I couldn't get a trash in round 3, and now am I even really playing Armand at this point, you know? I don't know. This is well, we'll see. 6. Probably just want the Appropriate. This is Persuasion. Paul got it. Well, there's still a Kwisatz out. Now he's more likely to get the Kwisatz because he's got Jessica. What? Are you insane? Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't win this game, but I'm playing against novices, so I still have a shot at it. There's the ambush. Unit gets the next Swordmaster. I don't know if I ever get my Swordmaster at this point. This is not good. This is not the leader that you want that for. There's our Web of Power, at least. I guess maybe I should have played the power play that way, because now, like, okay, what do I get from playing power play or Web of Power? Like, nothing. But it's fine, because, I mean, you know, we were supposed to reveal it anyway, really. What we want to do is Mentat, but that puts us further away from Swordmaster. But hey, it gets us a trash. He's not even at 2 on Fremen. This is crazy. Well, I mean, this is good for, like, if we get spy sats, right? But, like, we're kind of far off from that right now. And we drew the diplomacy in the last hand and couldn't play it. It's just a huge mess. Maybe I shouldn't... Gosh, I don't know what I should have done. Do we just Mentat here? I don't know. Being at 7 is nice because it means that if someone cashes out, we do get to 8. And then we can get our Swordmaster next round. Signet Ring, a High Council. Doesn't do it. Dagger to High Council gets to 6. Get Signet Ring to Arakeen to see what's available first. Like, if we draw one of our 2s, then High Council's an option, I think. We should assume that Baron's getting one of the money cards either way. Web of Power does work poorly with spy satellites. We drew one of the 2s, so that's a good start. I think Baron's got at least one of them. If he gets Kwisatz, we can still slip under the radar and get Jessica. Why don't... Well, the problem with going Mentat... I was about to say, why don't we go Mentat? The problem with going Mentat is we only have 50-50 of drawing green again. And if we draw... If we draw into... you know, convincing. Well, if we draw into convincing, then we get Jessica. We don't have to go High Council, right? So I think we still do want to Mentat. Okay, so now we just want to go High Council. Not the most productive Mentat. Just replace the dagger with a dagger. Does get us closer to the Web of Power next go around, though. And Yuna's got 5 cards in hand, so who knows? She might just take Jessica from us. What's she bought this game? 2 persuasion, 2 persuasion. Yeah, she probably has it. Trusayer. Nope, she doesn't have it. Are we gonna do Armand aggro? Is that what this is? 9. Holy moly. Okay, so we do get Jessica at least. So let's do this. So we get Jessica. We get 2 bumps right now. Let's take one with Guild. Trash a card. I kind of want to trash a dagger. Jessica goes to green, so I'm going to do it. And then we get another bump. Could go up on BG, or could let's try to get the Web of Power working, right? So, also the Appropriate. Let's go up on Emperor. I think that's the right way to do it. Or we can go up twice on Emperor. We don't have any Solari, so I don't think it matters. Annoying. Not good. Not good. Well, there's our Persuasion. We could honestly just Appropriate to hog a base and buy spy sats that way. If we went wealth first, I mean. I think Baron might take the space, though. The odds of us being able to get it after going to wealth are pretty low. Yeah. Block Swordmaster again. You know, we could just... No, we need to go to wealth here. We almost want to Appropriate with the Emperor so that we can get their trash off. Appropriate to Mentat. Guild Bank Raid's not nothing. The Solari is necessary, and there's an Opulence out too, so it's actually possibly worth fighting for. I just don't think I have the ability to do that. Now, if we went Appropriate to Smuggling, we could also buy spy sets that way, but I think at this point, spy sets is useless to us. We could buy Chimerky with it, which wouldn't be bad. That voice has given him a lot of... put Baron in or put Yuna in a frustrating position, I'm sure. She's gonna now she has to decide, right? Like, do I actually give up on Swordmaster? And it looks like the answer is yes. Okay, no smuggling option available. I wonder if he drew Kwisatz and that's why he's getting money. Could be. The extra Solari, does that matter? I mean, probably not, right? Okay. Take Signet Ring to Arakeen. We have a, what, 80% chance of getting an SMF? Although at this point I wonder if the Appropriate is, or the, the Opulence is better. Or we could just take it to tech negotiation, honestly. Either way, we have to decide if we're going to get an SMF or not. Baron's not in the combat. We get at least 2 Solari out of participating. I don't think it's worth it, though. And I don't want to feed him any more Solari, because who knows, he might be buying this Opulence. So I think Tech Negotiation is the play. Sneaky bastard. Yeah, let's do this. So, Sonic Snoopers, what do we think? I just don't have any intrigues to use it with. I think we just want to save the Negotiator. Do we want a card? Yeah, let's pick up a voice. Better not to get blocked. He gives himself the Solari anyway. So I guess we're trashing and convincing. It's kind of awkward. I think Opulence is better than SMF here. Embedded Agent's pretty scary to put out there, though. At this point, we're not getting Swordmaster, so Opulence is pretty good. Yikes, that is terrifying. Baron has that. That's probably game, honestly. Paul gets a detonation device point. Paul's completely dead in the water. This is irrelevant. It's these three players now, and it's probably just Baron takes it in a cakewalk. Now that he has the Embedded Agent with Kwisatz, Voice, and also Initiate. We drew our power cards, though. We buying Shimarki? No, buying Spy Sats. What? I guess that makes sense. So we get Interstellar at least. Yeah. So we have Imper. So basically, we just need to take Fremen now. Play Web of Power, probably. Take Solari because we have a Opulence. Probably worth participating in this because the 2 Solari at a minimum. The Mentat would be good if we could actually win it. Just round 6, so we don't super want to commit too much. Guaranteed the Opulence next round. I think we just play Web of Power, though. Shimarki, oh gosh, that's terrifying. At least he's not playing BG cards. Techs aren't useful. We could Mentat. That could also blow up in our face. We do get the Solari back from Whip of Power, though. That probably helps us buy an SMF, so I think we do it. And it gives us a trash, so yeah, it's worth. a sad situation when Armand's the only one without a sword master. But, like I said, when you have a Jessica and a Web of Power and an Opulence, you'll be okay. Now, is there a chance that we don't? No. Every one of these cards has Persuasion. So when we go to Secrets, we're pretty much guaranteed. That's really good. Strategic Push is not, but that is. The 2 water means that next round we can go to the Great Flat. Although it looks like Paul got to 6 anyway, so it probably won't matter. Maybe I should have bought the Snoopers. Snoopers, Trash, Strategic Push would be pretty good. So we're at 7 right now. 8 with Opulence. 9 if we get Stage Incident. We just need to find another point somewhere. $10 if we win the combat. I just don't think we're going to win the combat. Ooh, okay. Well, Paul doesn't have his Worm Riders now, at least. Although he is going to shuffle his deck, so it's possible. Okay, so let's do the math here, because Baron has Spy Sats. Spy Sats means Baron's at 6. Chimurky means he wins tiebreakers. It's pretty ugly. This is the 2-pointer. We don't have guild access. We do have enough for Opulence SMF, which would end the game. We just need to get 3 troops in. So I think we liaison to... No, we voice to research station. We need to block another space. It just needs to be a city, basically. Based on what we have, we can play Jessica. There's no reason not to, I don't think. So where do we want to play Jessica to? It should be a city. Probably Carthage. I mean, it's kind of cool for Paul, right? Like, he'll Deado another Dreadnought if he gets Highliner here. Which it looks like he will, because nobody has enough to get this mega Spice Blow. This would be more valuable if someone didn't have Chimurky. So Baron can get the Spice Blow now, but I don't really care. I think Paul... Oh no, Paul doesn't have 6 anymore. Interesting. So we can also play Appropriate. If we played Appropriate here, that would also give us enough... we'd still have a Spice Must Flow. We still have the Opulence. We'd have 3 Spice to buy a tech with, though. Which we could buy Sonic Snoopers. That would mulligan 2 Intrigue cards. Is mulliganing 2 Intrigue cards better than just gaining an Intrigue card from Carthag? Well, Jessica has a good chance to draw me Web of Power. Now, Web of Power probably doesn't do anything here. I think the Appropriate actually makes more sense. Deploy 1 unit. Now, if I buy, I don't want to buy with the wrong resource. God, is it gonna... Spend Spice. Expedite is useless. That's okay. That's what the Snoopers are for. They have 3 troops in the combat. As long as I don't get double-crossed, I think I probably win. I guess the advantage of going Carthag would be protection from double-cross, but nobody wants to double-cross me. They want to double-cross Paul. So the only reason someone would do that is if they knew I had a staged incident, which they don't. So yeah, we trash these 2. Keep our staged incident. Hope to get something good. He does go for the Spice. Okay, I think he's going Highliner. So, I mean, that's pretty terrifying, right, if he wins this. So we're just going to go ahead and use Snoopers. Obviously, we're not going to get Strategic Push at any value out of that. And the Expedite is also useless. So we drop 2. No Other Ways is not valuable. We play it because we might as well. And then we trash, I don't know, economics. Now, if somebody has double cross and they're really smart, they'll see that this is probably my only way of getting to 10. Let's say Baron wins the combat. Let's say he goes Highliner, he wins the combat. That would give him a guild bump. So he would be at... Actually, he's got 3 points for Spice House now, which is really weird for Baron. Did he not trigger Master Stroke or something? So right now he's at 7. He would stay at 7 if he went Highliner, but then he would jump to 9. Which would mean he could beat me if he had any secret points anywhere. Or if he bought a Spice Must Flow, which it looks like is what he's trying to do now. Snoopers was a bust. Recruitment mission's not entirely terrible. But again, the game doesn't go another round unless somebody does something crazy to me. Is there a Disser ambush in play? Maybe somebody would make me retreat that way. But that's stupid too, because again, well, we'll see. Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. Like, you know Baron's going Highliner, right? Like, put more troops in the combat. Don't go for, like, wind traps. I guess he doesn't know. Let's hope he redrew those Worm Riders, huh? Baron's got 4 intrigues, and that's the reason why I think I'm probably still going to lose this. The Spy Satellites effect, though, means that I can choose not to play Stage Incident if Baron would beat me. Also, if he goes Highliner, he loses all his spice, but that's irrelevant because he has Chimerki. Yeah, because he has Chimerki. Chimerki's Spy Stats is pretty crazy. So yeah, this is the issue. I don't think Paul saw that. At least he can't do a full demand respect because he doesn't have spice. Goes to full space. What is that? Why are you into full space? Okay. Who cares? Doesn't make any sense. You have a spy satellites. Why do you want a quid pro quo? Maybe he has a bump on guild or something? That's weird. Or maybe he thinks he can win the combat with his intrigue cards. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Okay. He doesn't have the worm riders. Okay, there's the desert ambush. So we're not getting our troops retreated. And again, I don't think he would double-cross me. He would double-cross Paul. Another intrigue. Pretty terrifying. Okay. 7 plus 2. No, plus 1. He's at 8. The issue is just it depends on what his intrigues are. But I honestly think that if I delay the game, he probably just wins because he has a stronger deck than me. Despite the fact that I'm playing Armand. Negotiate withdraw. Okay, he's got spy satellites. Is he trashing the spy satellites for a point? Like I genuinely don't know, because that didn't do anything for him. That's weird. Why is he doing that? So the spy sets is useless. He's 8 exactly what he's at, so it's just if he has 2 intrigue card points. But if he has 2 intrigue card points, I think he wins anyway. We gotta go for it. I mean, technically we're getting an intrigue and 3 spice out of this. That would position us well for the next round. Let's do the math on what his intrigues could be. So plans within plans is 1 point for him. No, it's actually 0. And he doesn't have 2 from anywhere else that I can see. So we stage incident. And he can't trash his spy sats now because he's not in his actions phase anymore. I just doing the math. I don't think he can have 2 points of in-game intrigues. Like, plans within plans doesn't do it. War chest doesn't do it either. Yeah. Yeah. So that was kind of weird, right? Because we were like, if he has the points, we just lose to Chimerki. But because I know all the point cards, maybe that means maybe that doesn't say good things about me. But because I know all the point cards in the game, I knew that he couldn't have it. He was playing really weird. Like, this is a very strange way to play Baron, Spy Satellites. Which is not, like... I think it's fine. I think it's probably a valid strategy, right? Baron, Spy Sats go for, like, 2 alliances with your Master Stroke. Seems good. Did he ever go for Master Stroke this game? Like, did he ever trigger it? Yeah, he did. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's a valid strategy, right? Just go for 2 factions, ignore the rest. But it's not how he played it. Like, look, he went to 2. He went to 2. I almost want to say that, like, he forgot he had the spy satellites. Maybe what's more likely to have happened is that, like, he was just preparing to trash it for a raw point, and he didn't think that I had a way to get another point. But there's a little card called Stage Incident, and it's pretty good. Oh, somebody had Corner of the Market too, but nobody had any points from them. But yeah, like, if I made the game go longer, he would have definitely probably gotten 2 points from that plans within plans. So yeah, it was a good game. I didn't get my Swordmaster, but sometimes Armand High Council can also be effective. So that's it. I'll see you guys later. Let me go ahead and head back to the rank screen. Let's see where I should still be in the top 100. We're kind of nearing the end of the season here. 90. Sweet. Still in the top 100. Am I ahead of Ruffians yet? Not yet. He's still 3 spots ahead of me. Alright, anyway, that's the end of the video.